Yeah. So today, we are going to learn, uh, the other topics in regular and normal learner class. Okay. So after that, once we completed, and we will go with the method local learner class, guys. Okay. Now, so so we will see the next case. What is the next case now? Okay. So now accessing inner class code from outside of outer class. Accessing inner class code from outside of the outer class. Okay, right, outside of the outer class. Now, so for that, let me write one small example, guys. So here, class outer I'm taking. The class outer, I'm taking what? One more class called inner. Okay, in the class inner, I'm taking one method, public void, just like so method. This is the method I'm taking. Okay, system.out.println of. So here what? Okay, flow method in another class. Something I'm writing here. Okay, fine. So show method I completed. Class inner class close. Class outer class close. Right, guys? Right? No. Now, so here, what we need to do now? I want to access, okay, this show method from outside of this outer class, some other class, okay? So let me write one more class outer class demo or something. This is the other class, guys. Okay. So for this class, so here I'm writing what? Public static void main. Okay. Public static void main string dots. Right now, from here, I want to access what, guys? Inner class, we have one method, right? What is the method? Public void show method. So I want to access that method from, okay, outer class of main method. Okay, from main method, outer class main method. Now, tell me here how to access now, right? So without existing outer class object, there is no existing what, guys, inner class object, right? So now, first of all, what we need to do, we need to create a outer class object. Outer is equal to new outer. Fine. So next, after that, what we need to do, we need to create now inner class object. How to do that? I think already we know, right? Outer dot inner equals to, by using outer class object, new inner, right? We created inner class object. So now what we need to do now, by using inner class object, we need to call show method. Main method closed and class also closed, right? So now this is the way, guys. So now what happened now? We created outer class object. After that, what? By using that outer class object, we created inner class object. And by using that inner class object reference, we are calling now what, guys? This show method, right? So what would be the output? Finally, we will see here, right? So method in inner class. So method in inner class. So this is the output we will see, right? So this is what, guys, accessing inner class code from outside of outer class, right? So from outside of outer class also, from where we can access? From main method only, right? From the main method means this is about outer class, and after outer class we have inner class. In inner class we have what? Instance method. So how can we access this instance method now? So instead of accessing inner class, first we need what? Outer class object. So that's what we created, outer class object, and by using that outer class object we are creating what? Inner class object. And by using that inner class object reference we can call show method. Okay. Right? No. Now, let me take one more example, guys. Okay. Now, so here, let me write one more case here. Okay. Now, what is the case here now? Accessing static and non-static. Accessing static and non-static variables of outer class into inner class. Okay, this is the case next. So for that, so let me write directly in Eclipse IDE, guys. Okay. So here, let me open Eclipse IDE now. There is a project, right? Okay. So now in this package, let me create what? One class. Okay. So what is the class now? Let me create outer class name itself. Okay, outer. I need main method too. Fine. So here I just declaring private int a is equal to something, some value. And here private now static variable. Okay, int b is equal to something. Right. So now after that, what I have class inner. Okay, the class inner class. So I have one method. What is the method, guys? Public void some method, show method. This is the method I have. Okay. So now here what I want to do is out. Okay. Here I want to access what, guys? Instance variable a. Okay. Instance variable a value. Okay. Just I want to see here. Right? No. Here sys out. Okay. Can we access this instance variable a and static variable b from outside of the, these variables are from where? Outer class, right? So I want to access these variables inside the inner class, right? What is the method we have? Instance method. So method is what? Instance method of inner class. Okay. So now from instance method, so I want to access what, guys? Outer class variables a and b. Shall we access now? So, right, a variable happily we can access, and here I want to access now what guys, static variable b. Okay, static variable b value. Now plus b, right? Yeah. So here, how to do that now? No. How to call so method now? What I need to do now? First, I have to create outer class object, right? New outer. After that, what we need to do? Need to create inner class object. Outer dot inner. Inner equals to outer dot new inner, right? Next, what we need to do? New inner. And small. So now inner dot what guys? Inner dot so method. Fine. See now. Right. Clear everyone? See. So we can access outer class instance variable and static variable, okay, directly from inside inner class instance method. Okay. Now see, run as Java application value 10, value 20. Can you see the value? Right, we can access, right? Let me write here, copy here. Right. No. Okay. No. So now, so let me take one more example here, right? So now in this package, let me take one more class case, right? So now this is, let me give some class name. What is the class name? Outer inner, so something demo. Okay, so this is the class. So here we need what case? Given main method 2. Let me select. Fine. So now, so here I'm writing one thing now. So this is outer class, right? So now outer inner demo. Okay, this is the outer class. So now here I'm taking what case? Some int x is equal to 10. Fine. Int x is equal to 10 I'm taking. Now I'm taking what class inner class also. Okay. In class inner class, I'm taking int x is equal to 100. Understand? Now, so after that, I'm taking one instance method, public void, okay, like show method, where I'm taking inside inner class. So here I'm taking int x is equal to 1000. So now int x is equal to 1000 will be what guys? Local variable of, right? Local variable. Right, because where I declare that int x now, int x is equal to 1000 inside so method. So it become what now? Local variable, right? So now, right? No. So here, sys out. Yeah. Now I want to access x, right? So which value will be displayed here? What is the output here? What is the output here? Okay, fine, let it be. So now So I want to call show method, right? How to call show method? So I think already we know, right? How to call the show method? Directly we will write in one line, guys, instead of okay multiple line. How to do that? New outer, right? After that, new inner, right? Now we can call what case show method. Okay, by using one line. Already we discussed, right? No. So now new outer dot, new inner dot show method, because without existing outer class object, there is no chance of existing what inner class object. So that's what by using outer class object, I'm creating inner class object, and by using that inner class object reference, I'm calling what guys now show method. Clear? No. Fine. So now here what I'm doing, okay? So so now so in this case, what is the output guys here? Which value will be print system.out.println of x? So which value will be print now? Definitely the local variable of x. What is the local variable x value here? 1000, right? 1000 will be the output here. See what happened? Correct? Why it is still showing the previous output now? Let me save it. Run as Java application. What is the problem? Oh, sorry. Outer class, but then is something different, right? The previous class we are calling here, right? What is the outer class name? New outer inner class demo, right? This is the class name. After that, what guys? New inner dot what show method. Now you will see run as Java application, right? 1000. We'll see, right? Now, how to access this inner class instance variable x here? Okay. Now, how to access? See this out, right? So now, how can we access, guys? Okay. So if you use this dot x, so this means what, guys? I think already we know, right? So this represents always what? Current class object. Here this means what? What is the current class here? Inner. So inner class object. So if you refer this dot x, which value will print now? It will refer inner class. What is the current class here in this block? So inner class. For inner class instance variable, it will represent. What is the value now? 100. Right? See? 100. Right? Now, so if you want, you can access this current class inner variable by using what, guys? Okay. So like inner class, right? So inner class this, okay, dot x. Okay, if you want, you can do also like this also. So I want to access what? Inner class instance variable called x. So inner dot this means what? Current object, okay? Current class object dot x. Now when you can access like this also. So even now also we can see what 100. Right guys? No. But here I want to access what guys now? Outer class x. So this x variable where I declared guys outer class, right? I want to access that value inside so method. Now how can we do that? This out. Okay, now see here, how can I do that now? Come on, it's outer class one, right? Now I need to take this class name dot this. This means what? Outer class, current class object. Okay, always this represents what? Current class object, right? No, this represents what? Outer class this. Okay, outer class object. Now outer class object this dot x, right? See now you will see 10 as a value, right? Layer, right? Okay. Now let me copy this one. Now within the inner class, let me write few things here. Within the inner class, okay, this always refers what? Always refers current inner class object, right? Right. But to refer current outer class object, okay, but to refer current outer class object, we have to use what guys? We have to use outer class name dot this, right? Outer class name dot this. Okay. Now let me copy this one. Here, right now. So what are the applicable modifiers for outer class guys? I think already we know, right? What are the applicable modifiers for outer classes guys? The only applicable modifiers for outer class is, tell me, outer class is, I mean top level classes. Okay, what are those guys? The public, yeah, right? Public. Anyway, default will be the default. What else? Final, abstract, right? And strict FP. Already we discussed guys these things, right? No. Now, so what are the applicable modifier for inner class now? Right? Applicable modifiers for inner class. Inner classes are, okay, what are those? Okay, so along with these public, right? Default, final, abstract, strict FP. Okay, along with this outer class access modifiers, right? Right. So now we have what? Okay. private access modifier, and protected and static. Okay, so these are the extra modifiers applicable for whom now in our class case. Okay, so these are the modifier applicable for what? Outer class level. But these are the modifier applicable for what? Inner class level. Okay, so now what are the modifiers applicable for inner class? So in inner class, we can declare public. Okay, we can take access modifier as public for inner class, even default, even final, abstract, strict FP, private, protected, strict F. Okay, static. Sorry. Come on, guys. Okay. Now, so now we can declare what, guys? Okay, nesting of inner classes also we can take. I mean, within the class, I think already we saw, right? Outer class we have, and inside outer class we have what? Inner class, right? Inside inner class, if you want, we can take what? One more nested class, right? So now, like this, guys. Nesting of inner classes. Okay, nesting of inner classes. What is nesting of inner classes? Like this. So we can declare, we can declare inner classes, inner class inside inner class. Okay, that means nesting of inner classes is possible, right? Nesting of inner classes is possible. Okay, so like this case. Now see, class A we have, right? The class A, I'm taking what now? Class B. I'm declaring class B. The class B, I'm declaring what now? Class C. Understood? So now in the class C, I'm taking what? One method to public void. Okay, show method. Right? So here now system.out.println of something called, okay. C class show method. Something is C class show method. So now this method is closed. No. No. C class is also closed. No. B class also closed. Right? Final outer class A also closed. Right? No. So or else no. So in outer class A, I want to create what, guys? No, I want to take what? Public static void PSVM method. Right? Public void, public static void, right? Static void main method. Come on, right? So now string logs. In the main method, what I want to do now, I want to create outer class object. How to do that? New, yeah, right? I want to access what? Show method inside the C class. For that, what? First of all, I need what? Outer class object. Now, A dot B dot. Now I want to create what? B class object, right? Now, how to do that? A dot. No, A dot new new B, right? No. Now I want to create what? C class object. I have to create C class object. How to do that? A dot B dot C. C is equal to, right? No. B dot new C. Right. Finally, by using C reference variable, I can call what? Show method. right? So I'm shared by using this multi-lines. So can we use only one line to call some method? How to do that? A class object. And by using a class object, I need to create what? B class object. And by using B class object, I need to create what? C class object. And finally, I can call what? So method, right? Either we can go with this approach, right? The above approach or else the below approach. Okay. This is what by using one line, we can call what, guys? Like a show method in inner class, where it is available, the show method inside C class, right? So what is the output now? We execute this program. What would be the output you will see finally, right? C class, okay? C class show method. You can access, guys. We will see C class show method as a output in the console. Okay, guys, clear? So now we completed, okay, normal and regular inner classes. Okay, so now, okay, so next feature, what is the next feature, guys? Method local inner class. Okay, method local inner class. Okay, no. Okay, guys. So then, so we will discuss this method local inner class in next class, guys. Okay. So now, let me close this session. Thank you all.